Whoa, hey, what are you guys doing over there? What do you got? Oh, you guys were climbing in my gourds again. What's up, everybody? We are here for the Tuesday update. Wow, these are so close together, they're like touching. We have the Tuesday patch update going on, and we're gonna start here at the long gourds. So I think the longest one, I don't think that's gonna make it till the way off, but I think there's a little bit too much pressure of the sap and fluids going down to the end. But there's a bunch of them. I don't even know. We didn't really grow these competitively. This is mostly to amuse Tom. But I'll probably bring one to the way off if there's a nice one. One fell. This one was a really long one. I don't even know if Tom noticed. Yeah, there's chunks of it. So that one fell and broke. But there is a lot of them. So it's pretty cool. We're going to have more seeds than we ever could imagine. So, all right, well, we have good news and bad news, usually like always with pumpkin growing. Here is the Tom plant, also the AKA Albert plant. But something is missing, guys. Albert is missing from the Albert plant. Look at that, it's gone. So, I gotta clean up all my extra equipment here. Let's just look at this. This is what happens when a pumpkin is buried deep in the plant. I don't know if that's all cucumber beetle bites or scratches. I almost have a feeling that looks like cucumber beetle bites when it was younger, but that's getting pretty big. That one might be close to 200, maybe 180. That was just one that popped up in the middle there. But if you guys watched last week's update, this whole year I've been trying to save Albert from splits and rot. I completely heal one of the splits, but the stem rot went all the way into the flesh of the pumpkin. If you guys saw last week's video, there was a tiny little spot I pointed out right as we were walking away from Albert, and I was like, oh, I'll have to scratch that out, like scrape it out. And when I started scraping it, it went deeper and deeper and deeper, and that's when I realized the rot from the stem had traveled all the way into the flesh of the pumpkin and deep inside of it. So there's no saving it, which is okay. That's just Tom's plant. See, once something goes wrong, then that's Tom's pumpkin. But this was the plant we knew something was going to happen like that, so we decided to just let all the pumpkins grow. So we have some really nice, perfect pumpkins on here. These must be getting at least 250, maybe 300 on that one, but probably, yeah, whatever. So we have some nice ones there. We did lose one other one. The pumpkin spice pumpkin looks like it got too damaged. I think I went too deep when I scratched it, because there's like extra damage around the writing, so that kind of didn't turn out too good either. But and right here was the Cinderella pumpkin, and this one decided to abort or whatever. It just stopped growing, and that one is just rotted away. I threw it over there. So basically, I guess this one only has, I guess there's 5 pumpkins left on this plant. Oops, there's one we didn't check on. Let's go look quick. Oh man, I see cuke bugs. I'm gonna have to spray this plant. See, I haven't been putting much time into this plant. Oh yeah, this one's going real nice. It got a big old crack. It got a crack here, almost like a growth crack, unless something hit it. But that was pretty small last week. So now that Albert is cut off, these ones are picking up the pace. Actually, now that I acknowledged that, they are growing faster than usual. So that's pretty cool. I could deadhead these vines now. It's so late, it's September 2nd, I think. I could probably stop all growth now. So maybe I'll do that at some point. Okay, guys, actually, well, here it is. We pulled Albert out yesterday and we did a measurement to see how accurate the OTT measurement system is. We did a measurement, and I can't remember the exact, the estimate was in the 670s, like 676 or something, but it was then we weighed it because I have a scale, and it was, Albert, it's 670. Oh, my bad. 663 was the weight. So let me just do a little walk around. Nice color. But here, obviously, you could see the major damage and rot. So, wow, it's really nasty now. There's fruit flies by it. But what happened was the rot started here, and this is what I was trying to heal the whole time. And then it made its way into the flesh. And it's kind of neat. You can see where the rot is actually running in a line, because there's probably veins and lines that follow the stem and follow along in the pumpkin like this. And look, the rot is running all the way along here. So the pumpkin's toast. So we'll be cutting it open and see how many seeds are in it, because I did hand pollinate it. I crossed it with one of these 2 big plants. I'll have to check. So there is good genetics in there, but I lost the popsicle stick that labeled this plant. So I don't know what this plant was, but it is a controlled pollination, so the seeds could be pretty awesome. Here's the other thing that happened now. Now that things have started dying down along the fence line, it's a little easier to see what's going on. I found these 2 big pumpkins, and I think they were both on the same plant as Chunk over here. So this is the 1727 Jacobus, and obviously that's not a good thing to have the pumpkins that you didn't know about growing on that plant, because I'm just trying to grow the one big one. So but that happened. So them are cut off now, so Chunk can get back to growing. And oops, I hope I wasn't covering the microphone. If the audio got weird, sorry about that. Okay, so let me know if you see any more pumpkins. That was unfortunate. Them are probably 75 pounds each. That doesn't really mean that 150 pounds would have been in Chunk, the big pumpkin, but it certainly would have probably had some extra poundage in the big one. So yeah, they were both actually along the highway on the outside of the fence out there. We might want to walk over there. Otherwise, not much new stuff to see over here. Just trying to keep the plant healthy. Of course, stopping most growth, you know, might as well be stopping the growth now, because we have only like 30 days left. Might as well just pack on the pounds. And there we go. So let's go in and see Chunk, the main attraction. Oh, here's fast growing new growth still. Probably time to just get rid of that. Okay, let's go. Chunk has been growing very slow, but steady, I think. It just looks massive to me. So let's get this blanket off here. Oh my goodness gracious. This thing is hard to photograph. Okay, there she is. It probably looks about the same as in the video. It probably looks about the same as in the last week's video. You wouldn't be able to tell much difference. Last week it was like 1,609 pound estimate. So we're gonna get a measurement here. I can tell it's growing because this was a little scratch I was concerned about last time, and I can tell it's completely healed and it's raising up, which means the pumpkin's actively growing because it's healing its little scars and stuff. I've been using a McDonald's cup to measure if it's growing each day, so I set this about that far away each day. I don't know if you guys can see, about 1 centimeter away. And sure enough, this morning it was touching again. So we do have growth. So let me get the numbers like I usually do, and we'll punch them in together. Alrighty, so I got the numbers punched in. I haven't looked yet because I have to scroll down basically to see the weight. We have a 195-inch circumference. So hopefully we can get 5 more inches so we can get to a 200-inch circumference, because that's kind of a neat milestone, I guess. So let's see, we were at 1609 or something last week. I was really hoping to get 100 pounds a week. So I'm hoping to be at 17, but it has been growing really slow. So I won't be surprised if it's like 1680 was my guess. So here we go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, better than I thought, actually. So 1693. So tomorrow it'll be 17. Oh my gosh. So, and we had them two sucker fruit on there probably for like 2 weeks. So, and I just removed them yesterday. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Let's see if we can gain 100 pounds or more by next week. Even though we're on the down slope of the growth curve, let's see if cutting them suckers off changes the growth rate. So there we go, guys. That's pretty much all we need to look at today. And we will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.